Welcome to the Advanced Class Mod tutorial videos. In this video I will talk a little bit about the difficulty mod that comes with the Advanced Classes mod, and I will explain the most important options and what you can do with it. At every map start you have the possibility to increase the difficulty settings for neutrals and for the computer player. In this case, I think we start with the neutral settings. There are various options. You can activate each options, and if you right-click on the text, you will get additional information about what this option is doing. If you want a quick selection, you can also click on the pictures. The range varies from easy to hard, and with each click it will activate random options. For hard it will activate more options than it would for the easy quick select. Now personally I like the neutral stack size option the most, because it allows for a compensation of all the options that make your game easier or your hero stronger, and this will just increase the starting size of every monster on the map. Some other interesting options is the growth beyond 4000. This will remove the growth limit of 4000 on the map, and so the units can grow even to higher numbers, and so there still will be a challenge in the later stages of the game. You can also apply buffs to enemies, like Bless, Bloodlust, shield spells. These are at every combat start are randomly given to neutrals, or you can actually even give them abilities like attack and return, double strike, resurrect, and whatnot. It's all random and can be a little bit frustrating, so I would be careful with these. But yeah, it will certainly increase your difficulty. And the next option is the battle reward. This is also an interesting option. Battle reward is nothing that makes your game harder. It will make it actually easier by giving you some bonus or a chance of a bonus after each fight. And the chance to receive a bonus is given in your battle reward chance, and this is dependent on how many options you select. So if I increase the difficulty, you can see that my battle reward chance increases as well. So now it's already 42%. That means after nearly half of the combats I will get some experience or resource reward or even primary skills. And if you go to really high numbers, above 55% or actually above 65%, you will also have the chance of receiving additional spells or artifacts. Okay, and the difficulty mod also comes with a configuration for the mixed neutral mod. You can just click on it and then a new window will appear where you can configure the mixed neutral mod. So basically what it does, monsters on the map will not only consist of one type of monsters but of several types, and depending on your settings these monsters can be of the same faction or totally random mix. And yeah, there are several more options that mixed neutral mode brings. You can set additional aggression level. I would recommend to let this on 0. You can change the way neutrals are placed in the combat, depending on the number you select. I always use number 4, but you can also use a random setup of enemy monsters. And yeah, one more important option is the preview mixed stacks. If you enable the preview, when you right click monsters on the map, you will get a preview of what kind of mixing happened. If you uncheck it, it will act like kind of surprise. Okay, that's it for the mixed neutrals. Always when you have made your settings, you need to save and confirm. If you press cancel, the options you have applied will not be saved and it will go back to a default value. Like this. And now we can also configure our computer player by just clicking on the faces, and it will tell you the bonus the computer player receives each day. So for example, if you select the hard difficulty, each enemy hero will get 2500 XP, 400 movement, and 1 or 2 additional stat points at level up. He will also get additional mana each day, gold and resources. And also all his troops, all the troops in the hero army will grow on every second day by this number. So meaning if he has one champion in his army, then this champion will grow on every second day by +1. Okay, what else do we have? We have the AI recovers losses. This option was done with the idea that if you select a very hard starting stack size, the AI sometimes could have trouble. And with this option it will recover 50% of the losses they happen in combat. Then we have the artifact equipment mod. This will actually always make sure that the computer player selects the best artifact in each slot. This is a very good option. I would always recommend to enable it, because this option alone makes the game much more challenging, and actually the AI is smarter in my opinion. Okay, now the last thing I want to explain is the progressive difficulty. What often happens during your long games, that you struggle in the beginning and later after 5 or 6 months you steamroll everything, and this progressive difficulty option will allow you to set a game time at which you can increase the difficulty level to the next level basically. So let's say if you select medium and then you activate the progressive difficulty option and you say after 4 weeks the game will switch to hard, and the computer player will then get more bonuses. And you can also combine it with the payday message. So the payday is the initial values, the day at which the computer player starts to receive the bonus. So let's say they should get the bonus at day 2, and with the progressive difficulty at day 4 I want to increase my level from hard to extreme. Alright, let's start. At the bottom of your screen it will tell you the day at which the bonus will be applied to the computer player. And if we now go to day 2, it will tell you that it's payday now. And on day 4 we should get a message that the difficulty increased further to extreme. Okay, and the last trick that I want to show you, you can also make new options during your game by right-clicking the system options icon, and then you just say yes. It will tell you that all settings you have made will be reset, and you can just make new settings. And for example, it is even possible to increase the level of all enemies, so they will now up tier, and you can make also new settings for AI. Okay. Now I have selected the up tier options, and all stacks on the map increase to the next level. And you can do these settings once each game day. If you want. Just be careful to not repeat it too often, because it will always increase the stack size about the amount which is given in this option. See, we already have a swarm here. Alright, that's it. And see you next time.